Hey guys, little update on the Bavarian bush or tropical forest at one point maybe to share with you an upgrade on the live support system, on the filter to be precise, and also to see with you what's going on against all the algo and so on. But first of all, what we've changed, this is what you see here. It was the filter, both filters, the new one and the old one are OASE. Thermo, what's the name? Biomaster Thermo, meaning that you have a thermostat integrated, you have the pre-filter, it's a very nice setup, very easy to clean, in theory. You have one here, 350, it's supposed from OASE to be fitting a 350 liter aquarium, so I thought that it was fine, and we upgraded it to a 850. I will maybe put it outside this way, so it's still some air inside. This is what you can hear, and in comparison, up, you see it's way longer, and in fact OASE optimized the trails that you have inside. They are compatible, cross-compatible, meaning that here the shape is quite the same, and in fact you just have a longer or a taller filter. So you have a taller pre-filter, you have a stronger pump, return pump, and it was the idea. It's not necessary to get more filtration volume. Here you have 8 liter, here I don't remember, but this is way bigger because taller. The point is not to increase this volume, but the point it was to increase the pre-filter system to last longer, and also to increase the water flow of the filter. And why would you ask? In fact, when the pre-filter is clogged and you don't have so much water flow, in such kind of bifurcation, we don't send enough water for the CO2 reactor of Aquaminic that you can see right now for him to work properly. Meaning that if you don't send enough water flow, the CO2 is just not dissolving in the water, and it's just going back in the aquarium with big bubble and so on. So it's not at all working. Here on this bifurcation, I still close a little bit to push enough water for the CO2 to be injected. It is a pH monitored system, and the target pH, as you can see, nearly, the pH monitor is here. This is 6.8 based on the KH of your tank. You can target the suitable concentration of CO2 for your aquarium. And with the fertilizer, we are going at the end of this fertilizer, but the new one are already ordered. In fact, with the lamp, you have all the condition for the plant. So let's check. We still have some algae, and this is here, for example, and here as well. You can see them, this kind of algae. So I don't know if it's a black pincetta algae or whatever, is still here, especially on the little carpet. And the carpet is growing, but not fast enough, I would say. Out of that, if you see this plant, for example, on this side, you see this one, this one, this one. All the other plants are starting to grow very nicely with some new leaves without algae. This one, Anubia, for example, very nice leaves. The little surprise is this plant. You see this here, here, here. Some of the steps are just dying. I don't know what I've changed. Did change in the tank, but I had to cut them, and it's like they are transforming in another kind of leaves. We will see in the next weeks if it's dying completely. Otherwise, not a big deal. The idea is also to adapt based on your tank and the chemistry of the tank. You just have to select and to push to let a little bit more space on the plants that in fact are growing well in your tank. Here a lot of new leaves, here a very nice one. So I just cut all the leaves with some algae on them. Here I haven't touched anything because I'm just checking if maybe he can go away by himself, or Thanks to the help of some cleaning crew, we just have autosynclus, like this little guy in the tank. And maybe they do help a little bit to put away and to win the war against this algae. We will see. So, other than that, that's all for today. A little upgrade, hope it will help to maintain a little bit more properly automated tank to go in the Bavarian tropical forest at the end. We will see. Hope everything is fine at your place, guys. That's all. Ciao.